Hello, social media friends. It is Jeremy rolling with Triple R Bail Bonds, and it is Saturday night, 7:56 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the great state of Arkansas, and it is time for Bail Banking America. This little show that I do, I used to do it every Friday, but Fridays just got to be so busy that there was just no way that I could ever get it in on a decent time. Saturdays are just a little bit better for me, but I go live on this social media platform only, and then I share it to our YouTube and our Rumble channel. It's something that I do every single week to talk to you about three things that I'm passionate about. That is bail, that is bacon, that is America. And then at the very end, I give you a question, and if you participate in the question, you get a chance to win $25 for yourself, $25 for your favorite philanthropy, and also some not custom, but some Triple R Bail Bonds merch. You can also go to tripleRbailbonds.com once every 24 hours, click on my ugly face, and you can sign up once every day. Once every 24 hours, you can sign up because we have two winners a week. The winner on the online thing just gets $25, but answering the question and participating gets you a chance to win what I've already said, the money, the merch, and the philanthropy. So, but this week, it's a little bit different because we didn't do a show last week. And I'll tell you why we didn't do a show last week. Because I was sitting outside in the sun. And I enjoyed the sun, and I had a whole bunch of stuff, some calls coming up and things like that. And I knew that we weren't going to be able to get to Bail Banking America. So I decided, let's just roll it over a week. But instead of just rolling over $25 and making it $50, let's help expand Bail Banking America. Let's just make it $100 each. So there's going to be two people tonight that are going to win $100 each, okay? And we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, let's talk about bail, okay? I think that it is very important to remind you, the law-abiding, tax-paying citizen, that you cannot lose when professional bail is used. And what I mean by that, very simply, it's not going to be long-winded or anything, is that when professional bail is used, the accused have a reliable source to make sure that they go to court. They also give them an outlet if they're having problems communicating with their attorney or the attorney needs to get a hold of the client. We're kind of that middle person, okay? We cannot give legal advice. Let me make that very clear. But also the monetary aspect of it as well is something that you, the law-abiding, tax-paying citizen, need to be constantly reminded of. Because the booking fee and or the warrant fee that is collected there at the jail, that is money that helps your 911 centers. That is money that helps your jail maintenance. There's all types of things that simple little funds create. And you don't pay that. That's the most important thing, is that you, the law-abiding, tax-paying citizen, do not pay that. The accused pays that, okay? And then also the battered women's shelters of Arkansas. They receive funding. Public Defender Commissions receives funding. Yes, the bonding company receives funding, but if I write a $10,000 bond, I'm on the hook for $10,000 until that case is adjudicated, until it's closed. And I think that sadly we're starting to see, I don't want to say an uptick, but I think that we're starting to see to where the overall picture of the judicial system is getting lost because it's so overwhelmed. And I'm not talking about bondsmen's not being able to do their work. I think the point that I'm getting at is that when professional bail is not used, nobody benefits, okay? Because the accused doesn't have anybody to help them navigate the system. The alleged victims do not have surety that these people are going to show up for court, and so on and so on. You lose funding here, you lose funding there, you lose funding everywhere. So nobody wins when professional bail is not used. So that's enough about bail. I just wanted to reiterate that. I know I've talked about that in the past, but I wanted to reiterate that to you, the law-abiding, tax-paying citizen, on exactly what 1684, 201, and 207 do. Action on bond in district and circuit courts. Now let's move on to bacon. This is something that I'm very excited about, okay? I did not know this until earlier today, that a friend of mine that I used to go to high school with, her and I had a little conversation on Messenger, and she let me know, and I did not know, that you could go to Sonic and you could basically ask for a milkshake and you could ask them to put bacon in it. I did not know that. So I have not been to a Sonic today, but I am going to make it a point tomorrow to go to a Sonic, and I'm going to get a vanilla shake, and I'm going to ask them if they will put some bacon in it. And then I'm going to review it, and I'm going to let you know how good it is. Because, I have bacon every day. It was the first thing that I had today after cleaning up and brushing my teeth was some bacon. I have bacon every single day, 7 days a week. There's no doubt about it, in some sort of formal way, on a sandwich, a side on the breakfast, something to that effect, okay? But I'm going to try this tomorrow, and I'm going to let you know how it went. Now let's move on to America real quick, and then we'll get to the winners. America today, I don't have a historical fact for you. I don't have anything inquisitive or something like that, other than the fact to tell you that sports suck, okay? What an absolutely miserable day in America, and especially here in Arkansas. The Razorbacks lose again. The Fighting Illini, Illinois, just gets absolutely curb stomped today. I got the Bulls over here that are up by 5 right now with 9 minutes left in the fourth. It looks like they're going to be okay. But, man, just what a... My Cubs didn't make the World Series. It looks like it's tied up now 1-1. If you want to know where I'm pointing, where I'm sitting right now, I basically have 6 TVs going with sports on it. That's constantly running in the Bell Sports Den, okay, because I love sports. But today's loss for the Razorbacks is not on Bobby Petrino. It is on the players, okay? It is on the players. Lillian, if you're watching, I did mention the shake and the bacon. This girl put jalapenos in hers. I'm not doing that, but I'm going to review it tomorrow. But back to the Razorbacks in America, today was on the players. No excuse. 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter, astronomical amount, fumbles, INTs, poor execution. It's just bad, but it wasn't on the coach, okay? So now let's move on and find out who wins the $100 each, okay? We're going to have 2 of them here. And the first one is we had 237 entries by going to RRBailBonds.com and signing up once every 24 hours. Here's some of the names. Memphis Chuck. Look at here. There's some names. We just keep going. Lillian, you're down there. Look at there. There, she's in there. All right. Whoever wins this gets $100. Cash App, Venmo, it don't matter. We'll send it to you. Well, would you look at that? Lillian Cooper had 17 entries. The girl went in there and done some stuff. Okay? Lillian, I've got your Cash App. Now, let's move over here. It might take a second. These are all the people here. Let me get this out of the way. These are all the people here that commented on the videos the last 2 weeks. We're going to shuffle them up a few times. Now, Lillian, if for any reason this wheel gives you that, we're going to spin again, okay? All right, here we go. This is for the second one. And that person looks like Mr. Mark Bates is what's going to pop up there. Congratulations, Mark Bates and Lillian. Lillian, I hope that money helps you. Mark, I know that money will help you, brother. Now you've been having, never mind. Anyway, great cause, great cause. No charity this week, nothing else. It's just straight $100 to the winners. Listen, share this video. Let people know about Bell Bacon in America. Help me grow it. Don't forget, go to RRBailBonds.com once a day. Get signed up for Bell Bacon America. I'll have it all cleaned up here in about 10 minutes. And you can start all over. And go Google RRR Bail Bonds. Give me a review. Whatever you think. 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. Give me a review and help building it up there because we love your input. A business learns and improves the most by the people who do business with them and know them. So go to your search engine right now, search RRR Bail Bonds, give us a review, and thank y'all for another Bell Bacon in America. And if you're wondering how come we didn't have the flag music at the start, batteries are dead. I got to get some more batteries. That thing has went for years and years and years. But tonight it was just dead. I didn't have any. So salute to y'all. God love you. Have a great rest of your weekend. I will let you know tomorrow what a vanilla shake at Sonic with bacon is like. Man, if it's good, it's going to be a problem. Y'all have a great night. To the winners, I'll be in touch with you and get your money on your way. Have a great night.